Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me? Appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate y'all. Um, I wish we were here gathered on better terms. But we are here because of Black Lives Matter. Understand that. Black Lives Matter. The late, great Rep. John Lewis said, good trouble, necessary trouble. I'm going to say that again. Good trouble is necessary trouble. And today we're here for necessary trouble. And best believe, I understand we're in the middle of COVID. Campus might get mad that we're out here, but this is necessary. Understand that. This is necessary. And we're going to bring up some speakers today to speak to y'all on behalf of Black Lives Matter. We're going to talk about some things. But really, I just want to start by saying, understand we're here to talk about feelings. Because there's a lot of feelings out there. There's a lot of student athletes out here, black student athletes. There's white student athletes out here. And we all have feelings. We all feel some type of way right now. And unless it's addressed, you keep that bottled up. I keep it bottled up sometimes. But you can't keep it bottled up because all that does is create anger. Because right now we're all angry, we're sad, we're frustrated, we're confused. We don't know what to do. Our allies don't know how to help. But we're here to talk about all that today. We're here to talk about all that today, especially about right here on this campus. I can't change the world. But goddamn it, I can change Duke while I'm here. One thing Coach K always said, leave every place that you come better than when you got there. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do. And we all have the power to do that. We all have the voice to do that. You as student athletes have a voice to do that. For those of you that don't understand what's going on, ask. Ask somebody what's going on. Why black men or unarmed black men are getting murdered. Black women like Breonna Taylor getting killed in their own homes while they're asleep. If y'all don't understand what's going on, ask. And today we're here to talk about it. I have a lot of deep feelings. I could talk for hours. But today is not about me. It's about all the black people that we have lost and continue to lose, the ones that are recorded and not recorded. It's about systemic racism. Racism. We're going to discuss all that.
Well, thank you. And, I'm proud of all of you. When Nolan, and we talked about this last night and again this morning, I didn't realize, I get chills I'm so damn proud of you. And of Duke Athletics. This is a time for us to be all on the same team. Since March, when all the COVID hit and all these events, these horrific events have occurred, we as a program we call it the Brotherhood, the guys, I've been here for 41 years, so we have a lot of guys who played here. And we had Zoom calls with over 100 of our former players and managers on. And we have focus groups to help in fighting systemic racism. Systemic racism and social injustice is here. And in order to solve a problem, you have to acknowledge it. Today is for all of us to acknowledge this problem, to share our feelings. All of you want to have your feelings and your voices heard. Today, I would like for you to listen. Over the last 6 months especially, I have listened. I'm 73 years old. I'm happy that I can listen. All right? But I've listened to my players. I've listened to people around the country. And we can make a difference. And it can start here at Duke. As we express our feelings today, there need to be action items for all of us to do. All of you are on teams, and your purpose is not just to compete and not just to talk, it's to win. And so today is about hearing, listening, not hearing, listening, and then coming up with strategies that we can use, and we can be on one team. Duke Athletics team, and let it spread throughout the campus and let it spread through Durham, because it's all needed. and be unified. The action item my team is going to take today is that after this event is over, and by the way, everything we do needs to be done in a peaceful manner. Everything we do needs to be done in a peaceful manner. And talk about this stuff. You know, one of the things that's happened over the last few months, we talk about systemic racism and social injustice more. It's all right if you're white and your friend is black to talk about this. Ask each other how you feel about it. Yeah. Share feelings. That's what we're trying to do today. You feel deeply because of what's happened. Share these feelings. But the action item we're going to take, we're going to register to vote today. We have tables set up for our team, for the men's and women's basketball teams. We're going to register to vote. We're going to know what it takes to be a mail-in, you know, and the Postal Service will deliver it. All right, and if you all want to do that in an easy manner, all you have to do is go to allintovote.org. Allintovote.org. You need your driver's license and your social security number. Boom. And we need to have a display on campus where every student on Duke's campus is registered and will vote. And then you vote with your heart. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but if we don't get the proper leadership at every level in our country, this is not going to go away. You know, we can see the police brutality, but what you don't see are the amount of educational opportunities that are deprived young black kids, health and welfare opportunities, economic opportunities. These things can only be changed with proper leadership and organization. And so the first step in that is for all of us to vote. And so again, I'm proud of you for coming out. Let's find a way to win, all right? This thing can be won. And your generation is the generation that's going to do it. I grew up a long time ago in the 60s. I thought it was heading in the right direction. Damn, I was wrong. I want to be right. I want to be on your team. And I want this systemic racism and social injustice to be defeated. Proud of you. Thanks for being here.
First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank Coach Nolan, Coach K, everybody that put this together. Last night, I wrote this out of pain, out of anger. Short reading that I wrote. The tears, the pain, the uncertainty, the feeling of sorrow. It has turned into a feeling of numbness that I have yet to even comprehend. This feeling of structural and interpersonal racism has manifested itself into generations of African Americans and has caused the hearts and souls to be crushed by a system in a nation who has failed to recognize the true racism that goes on. This country has had its knee on the neck of African Americans for too long. This country has put a dagger in our backs, and he's yet to even acknowledge the dagger, let alone trying to pull it out. And like every African American and every person watching that video on that Sunday night, those 7 shots in Jacob Blake's back were felt not just by him, by a community who have been oppressed by the wrongdoings of a country who have failed to recognize the target that they put on our backs the first day that one man got over here. And like Coach said, and like everybody else has said, I'm tired of it. Words cannot explain the numbness that me and my brothers and sisters are feeling right now. Words cannot explain the pain that my mother looks at me every night. Words can explain the pain that my father and the sorrows of his tremble in his voice when he talks to me about death before seeing death in any movie or any event ever. But that will change. And change is needed now. And I want everyone right now to repeat after me. Please, I need everyone. We will demand change. It wasn't loud enough. We will demand change.
We will demand change.
We will demand justice.
We will demand justice.
We will gain equality.
We will gain equality.
And we will be great.
And we will be great.
Thank you all.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I first want to just thank everyone that came out and everything. Thank Nolan, coach, staff, maintenance, everyone setting this up. Really kind of last minute. I just wanted to quickly talk about just my experience really in the last 12 hours, I would say. Last night, I really haven't done enough research of really what's been going on, especially in the last 2 days up north. And I was able to just go through CNN, go through social media, watch videos, and yeah, really educate myself. And if you haven't seen the recent video, I just posted on my story. Please go and watch it just to understand what this is all about. And you know, I was thinking about my emotions. I was angry, I was sad, fed up, and it's easy to get into these cliches of this is what we always feel. But you know, this conversation is ongoing, and I kind of went into my room and didn't talk to anyone, and figured that, you know, I wanted to make a sign. I wanted to say something, and the sign I came up with is "Am I next?" And I think in having these previous conversations, even before we got to school, you know, there's this idea of like survival's guilt, of other black men, of seeing black men being killed, and like, am I next? Why is it this person? What is going to happen if it's me next? It's something that's scary. It's something that I can't explain. And it's something that I think is extremely powerful to me. And I see all these signs, and I second everything. I think also, like, the second, just what Nolan just said, like, I'm angry, and we should all go out and have someone close to you that you can talk to, have someone that you can, you know, rely on and lean on in times like this. I think for myself, even, you know, I'm a senior now, so 4 years ago I was able to vote, and even at that time, I did not really make that much of a deal of it. You know, it was just something that people did when they turned 18, and you know, it's something that I didn't do much research on, just kind of listened to what other people were saying, and didn't really take it as personally as I probably should have. But that has changed now, 3 years later. You know, I've grown, and things have changed. The country has changed. We all have changed. Like Coach just said, we are going to register to vote, and I would also like to also just support and say, you know, I'm not from North Carolina, so please get in your absentee ballots, mail-in ballots, everything that we can. Make your voices heard. Like I said, on social media, you know, it's easy to get caught up in just scrolling through, seeing the same thing all the time. But understand that our voices are powerful. People listen. People will listen to us. People will look at us, look up to us. You know, there's a whole generation, next 4 years, when all of us are gone, they're going to be here at Duke. And like Nolan also said, I would like to leave this place a better place, and also look towards the future. I'm excited to go into this last year to not only make change, but have the conversation, educate people, educate myself, really, and then go out into the world and I hope to have an impact. So I just want to say again, thank you guys all for coming. Please continue to have this conversation within, not only as teams, as friends, as families. If there's anything, obviously, I can do, please reach out. And I even know, you know, I haven't done enough. I haven't done as much as I would like to, even looking back. So please reach out to me, reach out to whoever, and I think just please hold these people in the light, understand, try to, you know, talk to people, ask people what they're feeling, how to have this conversation, whatever it is, whatever it takes. I want to leave. I want to leave Duke. I want to leave this world, our society, a better place in the next few years. So thank you so much. And yeah, we're the foundation. We're the future. And yeah, Black Lives Matter. Thank you.
This doesn't just end today, because understand, this is not a moment. This is a movement. And everything that y'all have heard today from Coach Carol Lawson and her feelings, I felt that. We all feel that. We have that fear when we walk out of our door every day, are we going to make it home off a simple traffic stop? I've had guns pulled on me multiple times. And y'all all know me. I ain't no drug dealer. I ain't no thug. But I'm black. I'm black. Can't change that. Sorry. Kyrie Irving was right. Sports is a distraction. So now that we're all back to work, back to our sports, don't be distracted though. Message to all the coaches out here. Ask y'all players how they're doing. Ask them how they're feeling. I promise you they're feeling some type of way. I promise you that. Don't just ask them if they know their defensive assignment, offensive assignment every day. Ask them how they're feeling, how they're really feeling. I know all y'all coaches out here. I know where y'all hearts are. But we can't be distracted by our work when there's real work to be done. Real work. It's bigger than basketball. It's bigger than football. It's bigger than soccer. It's bigger than tennis. It's bigger than field hockey. It's bigger than all them sports, the stuff that we're talking about right now. So all of us as a university, as an athletic program, from this day forward, let's be better. So again, I just want to thank everybody for coming out here and just listening today. I want to thank everybody that helped set this up. It was last minute. And I ain't going to hold you. I was a little scared. I was going to just do it. I had a microphone and a boombox set up, and then my guy, Bob Wiseman, I called him. I was a little hesitant because I don't know how everybody feels about this topic. But my guy, Bob, put this together in 10 minutes. I know where his heart is now. Appreciate you. So I'm going to end, and we can go on. Let's not end this today. All right? Let's be great. We are Duke. We have a standard of excellence. But let's be excellence in all areas and all aspects of life. All right? Peace and love. Love y'all.